1.
Bar 1, moving amongst the madness. The next man, this all to yours. Bar 2, moving amongst the madness.
Let your body collide to the rhythm provided.
Bar 1, moving amongst the madness. The next man, this all to yours. Bar 2, moving amongst the madness.
Let your body collide to the rhythm provided.
Bar 1,
I cue up and cross the fader, space invading the beats. Unique flavor, saturation of soul, I hold steady. I rock ready as drums roll, check the percussion. The Nextmen wreck, end of discussion. Touching tones and rotating wax, bringing it back to the break. Ain't no faking this, we making this hot. We lock the needle in the groove, manipulation of moves, bringing the dramas. Laying them flares and snares on ya. Bass hits that bomb ya, reverberating and invigorating the brain. We maintain and boost the gain and shake your body right down to the brain. You hear the speaker strain and contain the creations. The Soulson, the Nextmen, and syncopation. Lacing the set, we rep the intercontinental flow for your mental. So step into the center, beware of those who enter. It's madness, your thoughts get spun, your mind stunned.
Bar 1, moving amongst the madness. The next man, this all to yours. Bar 2, moving amongst the madness.
Let your body collide to the rhythm provided.
Bar 1, moving amongst the madness. The next man, this all to yours. Bar 2, moving amongst the madness.
Let your body collide to the rhythm provided.
Bar 2,
I breaks it down with DJ searching by loop, dissecting edits, then reforming the jam with hands in motion, causing commotion. Who puts a buzz in every speaker? The Soulson with the Nextmen sound that's bound to reach you in your urban area. Feel the hysteria is springing, got 'em ringing the alarm like tennis horn, so heed the warning. Sonics be forming, rhythms they rain down to wet you and stretch the conceptions of the uses of the text and the vinyl. But Lou be dropping beats to break your spinal, while DJ Search brings it back with the then they. The tables get torn, showing the style to impress. The next with fade and finesse.
and all that mess.
We stressing the point, coming with hot joints to hit you. The next man, flexing the set, bound to get you.
Moving amongst the madness. Bar 1,
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. What kind of instrument is that?
the turntable.
Almost complete. Okay.
That's it, chap. Bar 2,
It's blue. Hey.
get sweated.
I'll break it down.
Work for the next man.
Join me in one final experiment. Now, come on, I'm gonna show you.
Bar 1, moving amongst the madness. The next man, this all to yours. Bar 2, moving amongst the madness.
Let your body collide to the rhythm provided.
Bar 1, moving amongst the madness. The next man, this all to yours. Bar 2, moving amongst the madness.
Let your body collide to the rhythm provided. 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 To the
I'm international. Got no problems to hit you all with the plan. I'm international.
Yo, check it. By writing tight words, I incite these herbs to bite. Complex like walking through projects at night. Made a pact with God to uphold the raw shit. Don't flip. We get in rotation like buzz clips. While you wait to react, I launch my attack from the ground up, writing exact like these tracks, spitting known facts. Weaving gold on wax. Up late night, scribing these rhymes by candlelight. Sodomites take the light. In the words I recite, proceed to educate. At the jam, I stimulate. Where I'm from, got potential plus crabs in the barrel. Yo, holding people down longer than the great pharaoh. Making roads narrow, so we achieve all goals. See sights, watch dreams unfold. Quench the soul with the words I possess. My story is told. When I'm done creating this, I got to break the mold. Come on.
Rap mother, coming straight from New York, like that. As we take it on out. Rap mother, coming straight from New York.
Round 2. Yo, avoiding stress, never taking life for jest, considered blessed, moving amongst the madness, well protected plus I've been selected to bring wannabes to their knees who be claiming king. It's a general thing, my status, 7 stars, my M16 is these 16 bars, third eye open, refuse to scribe foolishness, using this to project word sound, connect the power, get respect, lead the seeds by example, Like a tree in growth, I keep my roots ample. Your mind's a corridor, dark and damn, full of confusion. I come with remedies that crush all illusions. Yo, I write my rhymes one day at a time. Average cats bite styles, better off being mine. With these lines I possess, my story is told. Biters, they're getting bold, so I break the mold. Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Rap mother, coming straight from New York, like that. While I'm hustling, you're snoring. Rap mother, coming straight from New York.
Round three. Holler you like other cats on mics. I mesmerize as these beats and rhymes, they take flight. When them rhyme fights, inspired by my type flow, astute attribute, bound to win, place and show. But I'm no racehorse. Forget whipping upon me, get your wolves and your meager army. There's no harm in me. Listen, major stats with no gators and pimp hats. We don't pop shit, deliver gems while they bitch pull they car quick. They ungrateful and slick. If they wicked and they flows, then your flow ends quick. Slack jaw cats with no facts, always complain. Subliminal beats won't work. Call my name, still the YSB. Crush your plot so swiftly. Brothers won't know you as a true MC, rather intensely. That's how my story is told. My soul was never sold, cause I broke the mold.
Rap mother, coming straight from New York, like that. While I'm hustling, you're snoring. Rap mother, coming straight from New York. Bubble with the underground masterpiece.
Indefinite patterns. We vibe. 1, 2, 3.
He's on the car stage. Rap mother, coming straight from New York, like that. While I'm hustling, you're snoring. Rap mother, coming straight from New York. Bubble with the underground masterpiece. Bubble with the underground masterpiece.
Got no problems to hit you all with the plan.
The ultimate, leaving other rappers in fear.
Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority.
Now it's the Nextmen with pen in the sound booth. The record jacket says file under truth. It's 500 proof, so that no rhymer can doubt. You verbally impoverished MCs need a line handout, and my style stand out. Even when I'm sitting and when I'm spitting, I'm stretching your minds like the 7th inning, and my tails are winning overheads like penny flipping. MC ripping, leaving many dripping like skinny dipping. I use my microphone against any weapon. You faking half-stepping MCs should take a lesson. I'll make an impression like meteor showers and make Marvel comic heroes need all of their powers. And I'll leave all you cowards sleeping with a nightlight. Go into therapy to try to kill your mic fright. Keep it tight like Sasquatch and high heels. My mic rocking so amazing I'm shocking eels.
Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority.
Penultimate, that bringer of the alternate. I'm sending kids into space just like Mulder's mother did. Leaving rappers stuttering when I start to utter scripts and save the day. Yes, it's safe to say I'm on some other shit. I'm fat like your upper lip after my lines punch. And like an SP sample in a Nestle, my rhymes crunch. I'm bending backs till y'all rappers get a hunch that if you're not bringing some tasty shit, then you're out to lunch. I'm about to launch to the stars under orders to make the aliens jump and knock the planets out of orbit. I battle entire solar systems and win my forfeit. That hardcore shit like crustaceans with rigor mortis. I put you on a torture rack and stretch your mind. I draw and quarter your rhymes and then I etch my lines. The mic commandments carved into a tablet. I got so many rhymes I need a filing cabinet.
Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority.
when I breathe, I get lung blisters. The sun eclipses, the boom bipster, bringing apocalypse to mom, dad, and little sister. That spittle wizard, mystery mister, ultimate smoking rappers with my scripture. I'm leading hip hop back to the land of the hipster. Kid, don't front, I'm in your ass like a sphincter. How many whacking seeds you take to change a light fixture? They can't, you're too busy talking about how they'll stick you. I change your name to Serrano Reynolds, then I'll rip you. But don't get caught waiting for the change or I'll tip you. I'll topple your city with a 9 on the Richter. And that was just a mic check, now it's time to hit you. The beanball pitcher, the Beantown scripter. File my lyrics under worth 1,000 pictures.
Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority. Ain't no need to question the authority.
DJs, if I got a tape of you, and we got a one-on-one battle coming up, it's on because I'm studying people. I'm looking to see what you do and what you don't do. And if I could do what you do better, it's over. You might as well not even show up. Because you're going to do what you do and do it regular, and I'm going to take it like 10, 20 steps in what you just did. And I'll just make what you did look premature.
Next up, we got a little DJ type mission.
Take a look at your right hand.
My hand, so what?
Pull the fingers.
Wait a minute. I don't get it. I see the fingers moving. It doesn't feel like I'm moving.
They call me Mr. They call me
Master of scratch. Yo, what's up? The artist stand for the way he rock, which is 24/7 around the clock.
Y'all know the name. They call me Mr. The nice kid. Only a few know of.
You gotta make some adjustments in your physical makeup.
Got some ordinary everyday type of a DJ. I got more styles than the miles to the sun. Not some ordinary everyday type of a DJ.
Then bring it on, young one, so you can get done.
You're now faster, stronger, more durable than you ever were. Improvements would be a better word.
I'm one of the livest kids to apply this to turntables.
You have any theories on turntablism? No.
Level 2.
In your shame.
Step below the surface. To rock the center be the purpose in mind. I find my way and take my time when I drop rhymes to beats by design. Next era prepares you for the next trend. Changing direction like a backsman. The wax sends a burst head first you dive. All the way live to 215. Representing unrelenting. Will to survive. Professional direct drive. Be the technique I freak to reach my peak dividing. Conquer my enemies. Sending me bad vibes to break my lyrical stride. I sidestep MC so inept and incompetent. Hell bent on glory and fame. So sudden name and I live up to of the claims. Retain my clarity in strange domains. I stride the lower planes. Mentality deep, seeking relief from the streets. Beats inspire. I blow across the land like brush fire. I'm turning up the wattage and sending it down the wire. Feel the heat beneath the streets, it's rising. Bringing you the beats unique, no compromising. The Nextmen with the Soulson, vocally improvising across the cut. You know what's up, feel the funk so strut. Bringing the people to peace, it ain't surprising. Keeping they steps in check, rhymes hypnotizing. The Soulson with the Nextmen, text they terrorizing. Your mind destruct, dig the cut, feel the funk so strut. Turn the mix up, I picks up momentum, breaking the mold to revise and reinvent them, then rent them. The rookie MCs, I freeze them, detonate tracks. Demon facsimiles of me, the one Soulson who runs the edit, then be headed for the outer limits. Diminish and finish off my foes as I replenish all these souls, see up to mischief. But I shift swift and flow beyond the styles they know and leave them stranded in the mist, blacklisted. While I'm coming double fisted with lyrics that hit and split the elements of hip hop into relevant components. Leave all opponents with abrasions while I'm blazing the trail for all to follow. Check the steps and move correct and show respect for all originators with faders and mics and turntables. Innovators with soul taking control to move the masses. Who takes it to the streets with ghetto passes? I'm peaking EQs while the beat booms and bashes. Feel the heat beneath the streets, it's rising. Bringing you the beats unique, no compromising. The Nextmen with the Soulson, vocally improvising across the cut. You know what's up, feel the funk so strut. Bringing the people to peace, it ain't surprising. Keeping they steps in check, rhymes hypnotizing. The Soulson with the Nextmen, text they terrorizing. Your mind destruct, dig the cut, feel the funk so strut.
In your shade, funky from London to the Mojave. 1, 2, in your shade, piping up the atmosphere for entertaining a crowd.
Soulson, flipping this track back to 88 with straight skills to build pressure or lesser MCs who caught that fake funk disease. I breathe poetic, flex athletic on the string to strut my soul steps. The length of LPs has cut you up. The next be tearing up as I commence to flaring up rough edits. Now roll the credits. Soulson, Boogaloo, and DJ Search going berserk, putting in work, hurting the competition. A mission for Y2K. Check the position. We global, spread knowledge to the world like Barnes and Noble. I told you before, I rock from mountaintops to foreign seashores on tour, giving you much more to clap your hands for. I pack a dance floor in any nation with deconcentration, retracing my steps. I rep organic, you synthetic, get it? Gyromagnetic wheels are still keeping the pace frenetic. So see me shredded, unapologetic. Might get dead, compete the style and don't forget it. Feel the heat beneath the streets, it's rising. Bringing you the beats unique, no compromising. The Nextmen with the Soulson, vocally improvising across the cut. You know what's up, feel the funk so strut. Bringing the people to peace, it ain't surprising. Keeping they steps in check, rhymes hypnotizing. The Soulson with the Nextmen, text they terrorizing. Your mind destruct, dig the cut, feel the funk so strut.
In your shade.
Check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. We got the Nextmen, the Nextmen, the Nextmen. We be foolish, be foolish.
It's just me, myself, and my microphone. It's just me, myself, and my microphone. It's just me, myself, and my microphone. It's just me, myself, and my mic. My dialect has them C's vexed like a chick that denied your sex. I go the distance like a wide check. For instance, I get you higher than X. I'm the boss, what brother gonna get? Fire next, smoke loud and buy a Bex. Boogaloo from the Yeshwan, Sire F. Never half ass or half step. Me and my staff rep like a bunch of Aztecs. Record this on your cassette. The aspect of this game is to cash checks like NASDAQ. Book smooth like a jazz set, making your chicks pussy cat wet. I used to walk around the streets, mad stress. Thinking about hard times when I had less. Vexed at the world, but now got access to cash I never even had in the past. So I stash, trying to make this good thing last. Perfect my craft and put my team on full blast. In my zone, thoughts running through my dome. On my own, real far away from home. But let it be known, I'm not all alone. I got me, myself, and my microphone. In my zone, thoughts running through my zone. On my own, real far away from home. But let it be known, I'm not all alone. I got me, myself, and my mic. Up in my room, secluded, feeling suited. Thinking of a rhyme and how I should execute it. Bring that hip hop, no bullshit included. Eclectic cat who digs all types of music. If you're clueless, that's who Boogaloo is. Alpha, omega of the we be foolish. I taught my philosophies to Confucius. He spread the word and now his peeps are Buddhist. Yo son, my usage of slang's abusive. To the point that it bangs and bruise kids. I was rocking mics since Dre produced hits. But NWA and Easy on Ruthless. I'm on some new shit and ready to prove it. The undisputed pimp flow goes to Boogaloo Kid. Taking out your suckers like Lennox Lewis. The we be foolish, Nextmen exclusive. In my zone, thoughts running through my dome. On my own, real far away from home. But let it be known, I'm not all alone. I got me, myself, and my microphone. In my zone, thoughts running through my dome. On my own, real far away from home. But let it be known, I'm not all alone. I got me, myself, and my mic.
Does Boogaloo get busy?
Yes, yes.
From black beats to fat beats. Nextmen who lace the track.
Of course,
we be foolish on the map. Big side, you don't slack.
Yes, yes.
It's rather pull on the attack.
Of course, yes, yes.
Now we're about to bring it back home. It's just Ken Boogaloo and his microphone.
Letter alongside the Nextmen.
Just thinking how can we exist through the facts?
Yeah, this is the Thinking Man session.
Just thinking how can we exist
7
through
heads
the facts?
scenario. Yo, I coincide with the rhythm, causing y'all to listen to real rap lessons up in this Nextmen session. Transatlantic moves are part of the plan, giving room to breathe by 7 heads on one man. Now collecting grants by supply and demands, blessing dub plays, flipping shows in foreign lands. Pure potency, the way the people know it's me. Great rhyme attribute, positive MC. Check out my melody. I'm the wicked's worst enemy, but I stick to my regiment, cause I'm heaven sent. What I represent, strictly beats and right rhymes. In these times like the sun, yo, I rise and shine. Prepping for combat with ridiculous rap. Perhaps these cats don't understand, I'm still a fan. So if your shit's hot, my support you got. But if not, bring it back to the lab, but don't stop. I don't write rhymes, I scribe the words of life. Using truth like a knife when combating the strife. Learning lessons is therapeutic like counting blessings or true confessions. This is the Thinking Man session.
Just thinking how can we exist through the facts?
Yeah, this is the Thinking Man session.
Just thinking how can we exist through the facts?
Round two, check it. I give thanks to the Most High for giving me eyes that recognize the truth from lies. Cause in the world of demise, I shed light and supply mental ammo. Simply cause I figured out your plan. So now you know, here's one young blood that ain't snoozing. Nothing's amusing when it's a war that we're losing. Sides are chosen, their minds are unfrozen. Prepare for combat with the swoop who sat very close to the door, watching cats deplore. Weak flows that they possess sound like folklore, leaving these people bored. And we won't have that. Keep it strong like tree roots and stay in cahoots with those keeping the vibe right. Cause we just might elevate the mind state, eliminate all trite situations. Instruction to the false ones, they left the job undone. Now it's time for some brothers who are true to what they do to come through. Bringing in original tracks and real raps, snapping the backs of the fraudulent. And in fact, those loving wicked action shouldn't look for protection. Disrupt the session, wouldn't consider it clever. Me fearing you for words I say never. It's much more serious than that. I bust these real rhymes, never mind the dime store raps. I don't cite rhymes, I scribe the words of life. Using truth like a knife when combating the strife. Learning lessons is therapeutic like counting blessings or true confessions. This is the Thinking Man session.
Just thinking how can we exist through the facts?
Yeah, this is the Thinking Man session.
Just thinking how can we exist through the facts?
Cut it up.
Thinking all complex. Let me tell you what it's all about. Thinking all complex. Baby, you better work it out. Do it again. Thinking all complex. Let me tell you what it's all about. Thinking all complex.
Baby, you better work it out. Because I'm kicking it.
Nextmen on the scratch. Rap lover on the ill dispatch. It's like that, what? Big ups to my man Wes. 7 heads, Big Ed, Scenario. You know what I'm saying? From New York to London, this how we laying it down. Pete Rock, Foundation. Heavy D, you know you foundation. Yeah, to all my family, you know your foundation. Yeah, all my brethren, we foundation. Strictly thinking, yo. Use your head, 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 use your head.
Shit is fresh, shit is fresh, shit is fresh.
Yo, we got power to fly beyond the new earth.
Now we got vision to see beyond Star Trek love.
Yo, we got motives to make it manifest with the best.
And we got thoughts that travel like Phileas Sparks.
Yo, we got tracks to tap that right and exact.
And we got wisdom to know that only nothing's forever.
Yo, we got rhythm and hit 'em in the dome with the tone. Yo, we got lyrics that make you wanna study at home.
Nextmen wanted to wait. When I was 16, I was too late. Now I wanna dream. Is it too late? To destiny create, amalgamate lands, alter seascapes. Spinning up my hands till my knees scrapes. Morale lifting free weights. Boogie to my debate. Radiation hot plates. Hands free of charge. There's no escape from yin or yang. Very hard to separate. Like love and hate. Cause either one can dominate you.
Yo, we got power to fly beyond the new earth.
Now we got vision to see beyond Star Trek love.
Yo, we got motives to make it manifest with the best.
And we got thoughts that travel like Phileas Sparks.
Yo, we got tracks to tap that right and exact.
And we got wisdom to know that only nothing's forever.
Yo, we got rhythm and hit 'em in the dome with the tone. Yo, we got lyrics that make you wanna study at home. You know the higher you will soar, you see the smaller you will seem to those earthbound drones that just lack the means to hear the two who's next intellects. Set wreck to the border that your complacency ordered board the jet. Take the best seat in the house. As we lecture and you search our mental whereabouts. Nextmen, square 10, next continent. Content, contentment, as your mind is bent. Yo, we got power to fly beyond the new earth.
Now we got vision to see beyond Star Trek love.
Yo, we got motives to make it manifest with the best.
And we got thoughts that travel like Phileas Sparks.
Yo, we got tracks to tap that right and exact.
And we got wisdom to know that only nothing's forever.
Yo, we got rhythm and hit 'em in the dome with the tone. Yo, we got lyrics that make you wanna study at home.
Sometimes I suffer from a lapse in the art of telepathy. The therapy depends on you second guessing me, stressing me out. Isn't an option you have anymore. Sketching me out is impossible if you can't draw.
We like boogie on the scene and like boogie down the hall. See, I hail from the boogie, been in London for 6. I study mysticism, physics, Jungian psychology, artificial intelligence. You see, I kick like this.
The raw door-to-door salesman approach won't cut it in half. Neither will gutting a calf. In sacrificial ceremonies I laugh. Why is the world so cold? Destroyer trying to grasp line, linking your soul to soul.
Need you to get me, I'm a simple man for complex reasons. I work on being, so you all had just best believe. And need some dope lines, any lines I write, I ignite. I fight the war on the sublime, my mind is prime, I refine.
The worst rhyme I commit, I probably lent you to spit. Tried to be tied, but you wasn't used to it. Too much shoes to pick, from Tim's to blue suede. Girlfriend, I'm size 12, but don't be afraid.
I search to murder any living in a traumatic baggage and manage to ravage and bandage any topic I pick. We pave the way with the waves, keep the click like thick. Nextmen like the X-Men, rough as bricks.
Huh? The Mac without Fleetwood, camping on Cheatwood. For fire in the belly of the beast that eats good. To kickbox the neck rust, profit rejects loss. When you're looking for greed, other codes can get
We
crushed.
burn the churn out and earn clout and turn them out. I write a thesis and police it with the hardcore facts. Relax and chill out in London, but we keep boogie bumping because it ain't where you're from, Duke, it's where you're at. Yo, we got power to fly beyond the new earth.
Now we got vision to see beyond Star Trek love.
Yo, we got motives to make it manifest with the best.
And we got thoughts that travel like Phileas Sparks.
Yo, we got tracks to tap that right and exact.
And we got wisdom to know that only nothing's forever.
Yo, we got rhythm and hit 'em in the dome with the tone. Yo, we got lyrics that make you wanna study at home.
Do it. Cut like. Rhythm, y'all.
You've just had a heavy session of electroshock therapy, and you're more relaxed than you've been in weeks. All those childhood traumas magically wiped away, along with most of your personality, 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 most of your personality.
Level 3.
Yeah, yeah. Camp Boogaloo. We be foolish. Nextmen. Scenario. Yeah. One time. UK and BK. Check it out. Check me out. No need for introductions. Once can is clutching. The mic is starts busting. Lines over percussions. Temper tantrum leads to random temple touching. Adrenaline rushing. Next man production. Son, it ain't nothing for me to get up in the lab and write this with virgin tightness. I know all my peoples from the urban like this. Spike hits birds who got nerves to bite this. My words are priceless and so decisive. On point like an ice pick. You can't deny this. I'm one of the livest kids to apply this. Get gone provided. So I decided to grab the mic like dynamite and ignite it. The BK and UK together united. We doing it up, yo, and I'm so excited. Like the point the sisters, and I just can't hide it.
Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. That's right. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. Check me out. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. That's right. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. Check me out.
Tiger, take an L, picture that, flick a photograph. You do the knowledge, but you still don't know the math. Probably your fractions, but still don't know the half. Selling that bullshit, my squad about to close your ass. For renovation, we blow up on detonation. You ain't ill, man, you just on medication. For this music, I got love and dedication. Why you steady breaking rules and regulations? Making moves like the Wrestling Federation. I'm just waiting for my time while you try to chasing. You impatient, so you never gon' make latent. We be creating, in other words, innovating. Conversating over beats of ill combination. Masterpiece that hits the streets and conquers nations. Before I go, I say peace to my congregation. Chill, y'all, I got a break like Gary Payton.
Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen.
Check that out.
Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. Check me out.
Next
Who
man.
kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. That's right. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. Check me out.
I'm dangerous like a nigga smoking angel dust with a flame. The bus fam call me son cause I remain untouched. Mics I claim and clutch and flow to my brain pus and blood rush. My clever rhymes will even make the hardest thug blush. And if he act up, I leave it with his mug crush. I must bust a versatile to show you I'm versatile. And if I curse at you, then brother take it personal. I straight up and vertical, world the merciful. Go up the top like a convertible. Kid, I'm a lucky you take shelter when I'm making through your neighborhood. I'm unflammable, so nobody raise a book. I'm just expressing myself the only way I could. On the microphone, displaying what I should. Don't get it twisted or misunderstood when you messing with the next man in Camp Boogaloo.
Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. That's right. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. Check me out. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. That's right. Who kicks that shit? Boogaloo, stop, look and listen. Check me out.
No doubt. Next man. Scenario Records. You know how we do. One time, Camp Boogaloo. S.I. Yeah, sure. Big bless. No doubt.
Contract issued on you guys. You were rapping, you know? Oh shit. So this gonna be the big guy, like big, tall, dark, handsome guy. Probably gonna come attack you in the back of the head with a 22 silence. But, oh shit, I can't get hold of him. He doesn't answer his call, so I can't call it off. So you better fucking call me. What, you don't got my fucking number? You know who it is. Good God, I call it fucking holiday, everyone fucking disappears. What the fuck's going on?
I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clearing out cause I ain't all illusions. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clearing it out, cause I ain't all illusions. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clearing it out, cause I ain't all illusions. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I speak clearly. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clearing it out, cause I ain't all illusions. I flow with clarity to end of the confusion. I know you hear me clear. I speak clear. Witness the mental flex, the flux, the cosmic soul, the funk, the future holds, the unknown, the untold, old to new. How we do this through this stage and above and beyond. Color me gone to dawn, cause I'll be way out. The soul sun shines and blinds forever. Will I stay out and play out tomorrows as they come? Free these deeds get done. I proceed and progress on to the next. Nevertheless, I won't rest or tire. The bridges from my verses take you higher. Elevation, complete sensation, realization. This is life, life is time. Time is now. No way, no how, no wasting. Universal flavors, what you're tasting. So gather round, my sonic spin. This in rhymes to warp down with sound. That surrounds when it pounds up and down for the rays. Who can say this vibe will last forever when it plays? My words are like the weather, erratic. Come in with static, break the silence. Station interruption, a victim of my vocalized violence. D-Day disruption, scattering atoms like a nuclear eruption. Then once again, all is calm after I drop the bomb like Hiroshima. Clear be the way the soul sun flow. Smoother than H2O, huh? I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clear it out, cause I ain't all illusions. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clear it out, cause I ain't all illusions. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. No mainframes can't maintain this verbs regain velocity that's terminal, irresistible. It's the force flowing straight from the source. So sun to raise the cosmic communicator, translator of thoughts that expand and expose. But no one knows the final destination. But unknowns provide the motivation. So I throw the flow into a full speed orbital rotation and shake loose MCs like debris. Follow me as I trek through realms of reason, appeasing all the powers that be. My manifest destiny lets me for free. Check my gravity, I got mad for. You can't fight the feeling. The attraction's magnetic, organic to synthetic, poetic, cybernetic. Be the cipher, the driver's hyper. The phase one flashes right through your mind. With phase 2 and phase 3 coming close behind. Final frontiers disappear when I move on and transcend with your blends until time ends now. Send out an SOS, this ain't no test. The message appears, the transmission's clear. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clear it out, cause I ain't all the illusions. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I speak clearly. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clear it out, cause I ain't all the illusions. I flow with clarity to end all the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I beat the baddest beat for your technotronical, astronomical. The status of my syntax, no error or glitches when I switch pitch. NASA control, no problems here. I achieve liftoff with max thrust. Crust the spaceless particles be the enemies. Come in pieces to warn it or cease to exist while I'm solar storming. The soul sun at the center of your system. Planets are shift them, minds are lift them to a higher state of consciousness. Like wink, don't blink, I'll be a Jedi when I aim. So sun the race the Jedi. Don't Christian James be the mortal name. Did I go by on this plane? I ask you to refrain. Use my title. So sun, life signs are vital in my sector. Feel the radiance from the mechanized rhyme erector. Check the atmosphere, you're feeling that pressure. But all's clear, and what you're hearing, your earrings are like gear away from the norm. Shifting form and structures, dimensions be torn, then they rupture. Leaving inner space filled with tranquility base. A mental interface with any race. What? I flow with clarity to end the confusion. I know you hear me clear it out, cause I ain't all the illusions. I flow with clarity to end the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I speak clearly. I flow with clarity to end the confusion. I know you hear me clear it out, cause I ain't all the illusions. I flow with clarity to end the confusion. I know you hear me clearly. I hear me clearly. I speak clearly. I speak clearly.
Umbrellas. Ba ba da boo da bum.
Right? And on top of the melody, the singer had to sing in a certain key. There was an intro, there was a chorus, there was a bridge. With hip-hop, that don't matter. You can sing off key. Our subject matters that we can talk about are almost unlimited. Musically speaking, we can take a piece of Frank Sinatra. We can take a piece of Led Zeppelin, a horn blast from James Brown, a horn blast from anywhere. If it's properly strung together. This was hip hop. 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 This was hip hop.
They gotta be like this. They gotta be.
I get good vibes when I rise and find my eyes focused on the center of creation with no hesitation. I shift into cruise mode and slip into the stream of all existence as it flows to infinitum. Lifelines, I write them and recite them, preparing for my journey to the next level. With no trouble, double up the pace of race for the horizon. I'm sizing up the opposition, I control the mission, unstoppable, unblockable, radiance. I'm moving all directions at will and fill the void with emanations of soul from pole to pole. Lo and behold, the sun rising up above, vertical holds be unheard of. Assertive tendencies, sending me to new heights to strike stratus, rotate the spear from ear to ear. No fear, no doubt, my readout clear. Visibility high, I fly steady. I visualize the virgin state ready. Flipping the afterburn, third stage release. Increase vector, warp 9, I blink, I link. Illuminate the intersector, rethink my life cycle. Align my course to the source to reinforce my logic. Avoiding the trails to trials tragic. I orbit while others remain static. Unstationary, I move to shed shadows of doom. Emerge glowing. On pages be due, the all-knowing. Winds of change keep on blowing, but I roam with reverence. Spiritual, lyrical, heaven sent. True Genesis vibes provide emphasis. Initiate the synthesis form and shine on. Look into the dawn. The cycle of life, keeping the flow true to form. The pattern precise, keep moving on beyond the storm. The inner eye will suffice to break dawn. Feel your soul reborn and shine on. Shed the norm, transform. The soul sun, bringing heat that keeps you warm. Step into the next to redirect true intellect born. Increase the inner peace, shine on. Luminary, no doubt, as I continue true route to right living, I'm driven to excel, propelled to higher learning, feel the yearning to burn, fake and furnace, God image flowing over infinite, so that my shine won't diminish, never burn out, taking the time to replenish the mind, body and soul, I fold space to keep pace with time, setting the skyline to flame, maintain the game to remain a force cosmic, check the sonic, the black hole, far beyond the control of the moronic, astronomic indeed, at light speed, I proceed the burning comet, always streaking through your atmosphere, as I appear and manifest the essence, applying the laws of light lessons, revealed in its truest of forms, knowledge beyond the norm, star born, my origin prolific, embedded in math and scientifics, beats like the cryptic design, the convoluted, Soulson, I see the sublime, the unpolluted, the undiluted, and pure will endure, new era format, we trekking on to the millennium, next at the festivals material, quest beyond the mere physical, the urban decay, the power plays from day to day, I rise and I set, check the trajectory, injected a free verse where I disperse universal, revolve and evolve through means controversial, non-commercial, non-conformist, I stay deep in bliss, shadows and mist, get burned away a brighter day cause I exist, shine on. Look into the dawn, the cycle of life, keeping the flow true to form, the pattern precise, keep moving on beyond the storm, the inner eye will suffice to break dawn, feel your soul reborn and shine on. Shed the norm, transform, the soul sun, bringing heat that keeps you warm, step into the next to redirect true intellect born, increase the inner peace, shine on. Reason through the mix, I transfix the mind, my gift divine, unblind the eyes with thoughts unconfined, prompt directive, introspective, verse, seek myself, and then reap the wealth I coerce and move many with the rhythm all natural. I capture all the elements, condensed to note events, benevolent, the ambient, transient resident, here to represent to the fullest extent with magnificence. I glow to show off the next style to dominate the frequencies that you receive from overseas. They travel in flight despite friction. True convictions to yield full reaction, beat abstraction. The attraction is bringing you in. You gravitate to the sounds and meditate. I mediate your progress. The catalyst to the process. The souls get blessed, relieve stress, and self-express. The internal spark defy the darkness when it tests the will to cause ill. I rebuild and revamp, replant subliminal seeds to fill needs some MCs can. The Soulson, the phrase I blaze will burn for days without ending. Try deciphering the message that I'm sending. Radioactive emissions, bending sound waves, sonics rebound and scorch ground. I come to light up the world with my sound. See my vision in its various forms as we perform a soul motion, showing devotion as I look to the dawn. Guided by the divine, I shine on. Look into the dawn, the cycle of life, keeping the flow true to form. The pattern precise, keep moving on beyond the storm. The inner eye will suffice to break dawn. Feel your soul reborn and shine on. Shed the norm, transform the soul sun, bringing heat that keeps you warm. Step into the next to redirect your intellect born. Increase the inner peace, shine on. Shine on. Shine on.
Yeah. The creep on and you don't stop. Come on. Nah, yeah. Move it around, right? This is just a little scenario for y'all to peep out. Check it out, it goes like this. Yo, I'm that nigga in the club, posted up on the wall, looking cool, gold plated for all of y'all. Honeys pass me, ask me my name, and then harass me. They don't know I'm full of shit to the brim, like my glass be. Yo, pass me that hell, kid. Let's get lifted. I'm coughing and spilling my drink. Soon as I hit it, security sniffed it, traced the scent back to me. Meanwhile, I'm at the bar buying this honey daiquiris. Now they asking me, step outside for a minute. Tell the honey I gotta run and go handle this business. I stand up, they grab me by the collar. I holler for my boys, but they can't seem to hear me over all of this noise. Keep my boys for the honey at the bar. After all, she thinking that I'm a superstar. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute, where you going? Oh, wait, you're supposed to be right here with me, though. Cause it's that sex, lies, and videotape. You gotta separate the real from the fake. See, brothers living in Memorex, making me vex. And it all comes down to the sex, the lies, and videotape. The sex, lies, and videotape. You gotta separate the real from the fake. See, brothers living in Memorex, making me vex. And it all comes down to the sex, the lies, and videotape. Nowadays, you gotta flatter these honeys to get your way. Bouquets of flowers, and showers, and Alizé. Taking baths in Kahlua just to get into a liquor is tricking the logic. Herb makes a lethargic. Now you amuse her with the small talk, just shooting the breeze. Grab the remote, click on the CD of the Voice MDs. Tender love is now blasting through your radio set. You get set, ready to wreck, cause honey's a sure bet. And you a cool dude, took her out, got her some food. Spent a whole week's pay trying to get her in the mood. Now she tipsy from drinking, not in control of her thinking. On top of all that, them blunts got your breath stinking. And you reach the deadline, you say go, she saying stop. And a no means no, straight up like 12 o'clock, you can't believe it. Shorty wouldn't let you hit. You suck it up the next day and say bitches ain't shit. But it's that sex, lies, and videotape. You gotta separate the real from the fake. See, brothers living in Memorex, making me vex. And it all comes down to the sex, the lies, and videotape. The sex, lies, and videotape. You gotta separate the real from the fake. See, brothers living in Memorex, making me vex. And it all comes down to the sex, the lies, and videotape. Every time I tuned into my local news station, I heard of Bill Clinton and his sexual relations. Don't nobody really care if he was getting some head, but see the sex, lies, and videotape will have his head. Who said that we're a superpower when we devour our young and speak lies with a forked tongue? And while the whole world is watching, our leaders are a joke of prayers, having affairs. The mayor who smokes coke. Now you tell me what's next, cause man, I'm getting vexed. He was caught on the videotape about the sex. Now that's a scandal, way too much for one to handle. Should've seen it coming. Now he ass out like a sandal, and there's no way he could turn back. Shit in the old day, this wouldn't have been news. It would've died down slowly. But now we peep the curse as we reverse the role play and see Bill Clinton turning into another OJ. That sex, lies, and videotape. You gotta separate the real from the fake. See, brothers living in Memorex, making me vex. And it all comes down to the sex, the lies, and videotape. The sex, lies, and videotape. You gotta separate the real from the fake. See, brothers living in that Memorex, making me vex. And it all comes down to the sex, to the lies, and the videotape.
How you like the new music nowadays? The new music, I think it's pretty nice. Young people like it a lot, you know, they really into it. Compared to back in the day.
Level 4.
Watch me make a hole inside the track that I'm speaking at. In fact, I pierce the ears of those who hear the red facts. A Apache Mohawk, African metaphysical soldier. A folder type, weight the size of earth since my birth. I move the data to splatter the psyches of suckers to watch a bust. Patrick is hell bent, I'm on the cusp. And a cloud's coming for the bumming on the natural actuality. No frugality or formality. Can't you see the eve of destruction? Tax deduction, fluctuate perception. Or death will be the lesson, no guessing, no theory. Hypothesis, yo, maybe, baby, educating hazy ladies and the brothers living lazy. The proof is in the pudding. Good and plenty till it's for the godlike. I strike the chord with the sword known as the word, plus to come the ink to make sure that you heard. Observe. Mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
Mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
I find all kinds of ways to open up the chambers in the mind to keep a frequency as such to redefine and form a fact file. A million miles long to form opinions on. Constantly I'm reaching new heights. I might just have to ask you just to fluctuate perception nonetheless and hold your seat and open up your cosmic eye. Fly faster than a bullet in the alter consciousness, but in this consciousness I'm flying even faster. Master of my destiny, though the rest of me be frequently trying to mess with me about what this society has said to me. They best to be arresting me, putting me in custody, freeing me from seeing the atrocities they done to me. They condition my outer thoughts, my mentality a victim of evil alchemy. But my decision is to brace myself, erase the selfish thoughts and love myself. Praise my God for myself and shelve the negativity, the slavery mentality, personality clashes eternally with the self and stealth bomb the opposition out of position. Rearranging my life out of danger, no stranger to recovery. I see the trees before me, won't bore you with the details, just know that I prevail.
Scientifical madness.
Cause mental alchemy allows my mind to say mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
Mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
We must attempt to open up those doors that lie dormant in your mind to make 95%, so that love can flow metaphysically, telepathically via telekinetic. Check it, we just have to get it. We've all got it. The power, some just call it vibe. Some lie, some try, some say that first you have to die to self. Recreate yourself. Self-mastery, it has to be a meltdown surrounding non-ciphers. Mentally, the highest form of communication is telepathy. Talk to me, walk with me. Can't you see it's all about vibe, you see? To break it down till we all give out this energy. Why? Because we're energy. Magnetic to those we like, static to those we don't. Suggesting someone phone without speaking and then it ringing. Simply seen as suggestion without a question. Section your recollection. Conquer past conflictions with mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
Mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
Mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
Mental alchemy.
Scientifical madness.
Get what I'm saying.
In my chest wheeze, the alveolus in my lungs is screaming yes please. Tackle the tissue with your cack and your candy floss. Don't bring the issue up to 2 up and then 12 across. I am the spitting image of my late grandfather. You didn't know that me and Mr. Blitz slam harder than hot lava. We rock rather well, run with the gazelles, be streets like Melly Mel. Do I ring a bell? Ding dong, the incredible vibes feeling human. The hustler, racking them up with Paul Newman. Assuming pole position when you let the camera zoom in. Am I moving too fast? Slow down, stop and let me tune in. The rap minister, miniature styles don't wave. Nothing when it comes to ripping. I'm a bad hombre, my lyric, bricks echo in your mind all day. We structure, rise the future, build your own Pompeii. Come on. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, burn it up a little. Why? I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, turn it up a little. Why? I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, burn it up a little. Why? I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, turn it up a little. Why? I read people like Psalms, ring no alarms. When it comes to beat, I got my own farm. The hardcore, harder than your gunman cuts. Look, mummy, no hands. Yes, I got too much. You all saw Crime Watch. The photo fit was amazing. All black with long blonde hair. Could have been Asian. I drowned the phone. Too much juice in my Jones. Unless I'm with my real people, I walk on my own. You can see me on CD or TV or DVD. To me, it's easy. We are no longer having it. I close the show like an angry man's cabinet. plays it cruel like a shark in a swimming pool. How many kilowatts do I need to kill a jewel? I kill a firm. Silence is golden. What is he holding outside on the wall? Who is T.Y. Goldman? I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, burn it up a little. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, turn it up a little. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, burn it up a little. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, turn it up a little. I want you, style I need you, style I got to have you in my life. Style I want you, style I need you, style I got to have you by my side. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, burn it up a little. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, turn it up a little. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, burn it up a little. I don't see why you make the place rock. Turn it up a little, turn it up a little. I can do that better, but you know, describing.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, ha, 1, 2, 1, ah. 1, 2, This is a Velcro Penultimate Nextmen collaboration for 2000. Ha. Bringing it all back home.
Yeah. This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is a real transmission at long blast.
Listen to the song blast.
It's free to stay.
You can't choose.
Pull it right there.
Nobody move.
This is not a test to the emergency broadcast system.
This is the real transmission at long blast.
Listen to the song blast.
Retreat or stay.
Y'all can't choose.
Take it personal. Nobody move.
Go into depths like the bottoms of wells. Getting heads nodding, setting records revolving. When I'm rocking the mic, telling my Sodom like terrible. My rap is terrible. Walk the narrow path or else your area's in peril. Well, MCs, they just a parallel. Crowd paralysis, talentless. Flat like the brainwave patterns. This matter is closed like Mormon liquor cabinets on Sabbath. The master got you open like a porno magnet addict of flow. Double in like rabbits in heat to shatter the beat. Post puzzling, but rappers don't know the half of the pieces. So they use my raps as adhesives to try to get it together. Still never matching the beat. The kids too clever, so they study raps to the beat. See, and I get more dap than the median average of me. The pen rap at the peak, then flip the y-axis and deepen like crap that you be in. If you typify the whack and MC it. Now simplify the fractions and see 10 out of 20 of these rappers don't even know the half, and it's the peak. Battling me? You must be daft. Now dig the broadcast to the beat, check the math.
This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is a real transmission at long blast.
Listen to the song blast.
It's free to stay.
You can't choose.
Pull it right there.
Nobody move.
This is not a test to the emergency broadcast system.
This is the real transmission at long blast.
Listen to the song blast.
Retreat or stay.
Y'all can't choose.
Take it personal. Nobody move. Yo. When I'm grabbing this mic, I send light and men scattering in me. Hands and fists from all the dap I get. Afterwards attracted as we trying to leak, but the management's harassing cause they wanna sweep up the beat and all the fragments and keep them all intact in a museum. To teach the young steeds through all the facts about them seeing. My steeds are run deep and all the cracks are like, believe it. In fact, it's like the seeing what you hold to, what you're breathing. You're too close to see the end, the incredible Velcro for the skeletal frame. You done appropriated in hopes to make it your own, and later I find out. And the whole nation's debating if you're facing any rhyme bout has a medical name. So I'ma trace your every line to its original axis. Subtract these shitty style, you get my lyrical plane. But just in case you still be trying to make identical tracks, we smash and crushing many miles in subterranean trains. Taking my name in vain, you're plainly insane. The first heart attack, cause a Velcro be the claim to your fame. And so your doctor backs the almanac for you to abide. Says become an insomniac with a healthy diet and silence, but none of it counteracts the death of biters, and scientists study their cardiacs. It's spreading to the outside of the governments call a planet to martial law to fight it, so take cover and watch your back. I'm stuffing quiet as viruses. Word. Designed to take out broken MCs and break out after the outbreak. Now fake the styles taken out. Make it an FSU. Pray on your breath if you're scared. The raw air
airborne by the lyrical warfare.
This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is the real transmission.
At long last, listen to the song blast.
Retreat or stay,
y'all can't choose.
Yes. Right there. Nobody move. This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is a real transmission.
Yes.
At long last,
listen to the song blast.
Retreat or stay,
y'all can't choose.
Take personal. Nobody move.
Yo, you've been red carded, and it gets harder than ex-prodigy. Deep without having to mob or wreak havoc. Yo, it's obviously Tangent who be causing these rappers to be launching their concoctions off their balconies.
Asking me to teach them alchemy and how I turn mics to salaries. But the shit is rusty and the science just a fallacy.
Yes.
Trying to overpower me but can't afford the hourly rate for a tank. So these cowards be
rapidly applying what they gathered from my rhyme to be a star paw. I'm shining from afar, large like galaxies. Try to pull my card, I'll be fuming as the scariest human like Harriest Truman for the Japanese.
Looming over heads like government.
So you love it when I'm crushing opposition.
Paradoxically, those who live by the system. The visionary coalition exploding like fission. Impose pros to stop flows like prohibition.
The spots blown, Velcro, additionally known as Tangent. Making you macho man, head snot nose just like Tabasco.
It's Scott flowing, so the wisdom make you malfunction. Y'all gotta feel the tones and listen to the instructions.
This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is a real transmission.
Yes.
At long last,
listen to the song blast.
Retreat or stay,
y'all can't choose.
Right there.
Nobody move.
This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is the real transmission.
At long last, listen to the song blast.
Retreat or stay,
y'all can't choose.
Take personal. Nobody move.
You lose. You lose.
Rated R, cause it's real.
Nextmen, where you at? Damn, I've been listening to the mixes of the fucking boom. Oh my god. Damn, you guys are the bomb. Where you been? We supposed to hook up at 5 o'clock. What's up with that? I mean, you ain't even call me. Damn, I'm so excited. Call me, okay? Y'all know the number.
Check it out, y'all. When we talking about the Soulson, collaborate. Check it out, y'all. We be talking about the Nextmen as we innovate. Check it out, y'all. Build the force, let them know we're cooking some right here. Check it out, y'all. We be talking about the Soulson. Here to infinity, Soulson my identity, check the affinity. Beats rhymes in life, true to the trinity. Divinity, undisputed, deep rooted in my audio obsessions. Microphone and confessions in every session. Post progression, a change up, here to revitalize. Not idolize and open eyes to solar fixes. Limited diction and bounds, yeah I stand my ground. War of attrition resounds, and yet I regroup, rebound. And soak up the sounds I found, laying the vital foundation for restoration. Reincarnation of the lyrical, spiritual indeed. We planting the metaphysical seeds and fertile minds. We're facing turbulent times, the retreat. I seek and speak the truth and show proof of my desire. Attainment of goals that's much higher than the ozone. My flow sets the tone for the release. The altigens receive, settle and cease. The inner peace penetrates, then emanates and radiates. I am consumed, then reborn in phoenix form. Set up the dawn in my, never a pawn in my. Victim of scorn, but never to be torn in my. Forsworn in my endeavors of the soul, I uphold for the duration. Revitalize, rebirth, re-stimulation. In fact, no false reality or fallacies of fortune and fame will I ever claim. MCs are falling like raindrops. This hip hop will not stop, no matter whatever. No clever gimmicks to endure. I get to purity. Cocaine when it hits your brain, retain composure. Cause overexposure to this can cause mental bliss. So ease back, relax, close your eyes. Just vibe on the track, reorganize, renew, revitalize. Time and again, we all just wanna fall, people. Life gets rough and such. Back to the wall, people. But when it gets too much, just throw your hands to the skies. Get all the way live, revitalize. Time and again, we all just wanna fall, people. Life gets rough and such. Back to the wall, people. But when it gets too much, just throw your hands to the skies. Get all the way live, revitalize.
Had in mind something a little more radical. I want more life.
No man irrelevant. Text do I flex, be stepping within. Decipher with men who be the next respect due. Most high will see me do your best to true that. Been through that and that shit, no surrender. I be blending the abstract to a sense where my agenda heads be checking. For the realisms where my isms be mad when in comparisons to others some have lit up. I stands up when I gets up, no slouching or shuffling feet. We reach a peaks of motivations of soul, body, and mind. Now add the rhythm, the beats, now feel the rhyme. Sound of the times we living in. I'm driven into outcast, fulfilling it from jams that's not commercial in form. Below the norm, unsyndicated, I'm vindicated through verse. Rehearse and recite, and then ignite, now feel the flames as I unchain the the melody. Soliloquy surge and then emerge once again. Avoid the trend to submerge once again. On the verge once again, but that's life. It strikes an element essential for reaching full potential of self. Eventually, well, will follow, but no victories hollowing in meaning do I dream of when I push and shove to make my way. Somebody say word life, that's how I'm living. Check it. Somebody say word life, that's what I'm giving. In fact, I'm breathing in tracks, but not waiting to exhale for long. Can't hold my tongue like I'm numb, cause I'm feeling it. I'm dealing it from the deck below, not underhanded, but understand it is this. Raise a fist for the real, not hit it with tame mass appeal. But heal as I reveal poetic aesthetic. So what's the deal with this? Dismiss any and all who spread myths. My unbelievable riffs gives y'all a lift like a split. So I shift into more new forms than body size. Rebirth, reorganize, renew, reurbanize, revitalize. Time and again, we all just wanna fall, people. Life gets rough as such, back to the wall, people. But when it gets too much, just throw your hands to the skies. Get all the way live, revitalize. Time and again, we all just wanna fall, people. Life gets rough and such, back to the wall, people. But when it gets too much, just throw your hands to the skies. Get all the way live, revitalize. Soulson, what? Revitalize. Soulson, Nextmen, scenario with the ill style of flow. Typical blends of sonics and soul. Organic to synthetic breaks the mold and shakes the hold and grip of others who clutch mics. They slip and shatter our batter, reduce the bits. And sound bites, I overwrite your text, reject your data, is corrupted. Synaptic connections will be disrupted and reconstructed into new configurations by the Soulson. My mental ability intends to cause a shift in probability, reducing the capacity of foes in my vicinity and thus decrease the negativity. I'm giving it to the berserker rays that lurks within the cage within my psyche. Run for cover. I peer into the lens of life and I discover fact, and then proceed to truth say on tracks back to back. Cause knowledge is so, it's what you lack, and that's the cause of your dysfunctional behavior. Ill psychosis to the fullest. I react with vocal flax that catches hot shit in your head zone. I spit lyrics into your headphones and rapper tones to crash your system. I power blitz them in purrs. I surge the current to the limits of the line, the outer limits of the mind.
Double and blame, less pattern.
I'm way out.
Double and blame, less pattern.
And you know I got the flow that'll never play out. In no particular order, I disassemble or dismember any and all who step in my perimeter of existence with malice. The Soulson, I leave it burning like a chalice. Smell the smoke when provoked, I verbally choke MCs with no remorse. MCs, they hope for release as I constrict till they cease. No more than worry. And in opposition in a hurry with a flurry of blows and constant flow. I hold no grudges, no ill intent, but I've been and MCs get bent out of shape. Hear me clear, so put it to digital audio tape and I'm straight for the 9-8 and for the 9 square. I'm taking it there on Somo next shit with real live indirect on the air. But coming from the under, so sun be rumbling like thunder in your ears, so hear the voice and feel the fear. I tend to bring it to your head on, beyond the mundane, yet I remain so very pure with my intentions. Check the retention, the vibe that I'm remembering, resurfacing and blending in the flow, act like you know. I show my skills and build with any, but I know I got you out.
Double and blame, less pattern.
I'm way out.
Double and blame, less pattern.
And you know I got the flow that'll never play out.
Double and blame, less pattern.
I'm way out.
Double and blame, less pattern.
And you know I got the flow that'll never play out. Now who be I? I be the cipher active, reflective Soulson on stage. I'm into the phrase like plastic, huffing and puffing like you was asthmatic. I'm loading my automatic script flipper with clips. It's a bit to ragged rhyme wrist. It's jagged as any clip. So no, I rip through a barrier. My sounds invading your area. So clear out your squad shouting screams all the horror while I search for styles of tomorrow. I cause sorrow as I leave the remains of blasted brains that I borrow for the thinking of thoughts. It's sickening indeed. Forms free from conceptual restraints dominate like Shaq in the paint. You taste a bit meditate, this ain't your favor, savor it regardless of the fact you can't ride on the track like the Soulson, the super sessionist. When you addressing this, the double SP blessing this, but you're no need for testing this in any manner. I penetrate the smoke you blow with my optical scanner, so slow your roll as I control. The mic here is our recite here, no need to fight here. Prepare for a meeting of the mind, so check your rhymes.
Snowball and blade, let's paddle.
I'm way